then, folks, let's see if the audio is working. Alright, seems to be working just fine. Alright, so let us start with some Metal Gear Solid 5. More fun. I haven't been doing much in between sessions, you know, obviously, because I've been lazy, quite the lazy little punk. I have been doing some side missions. I've been doing most of the stuff in Africa, which means I have a lot, but still there's stuff I need to do. Anyway, let's continue on with our story with Close Contact. I believe this is the mission I always think of when it comes to, like, Quiet for some reason, because I believe this mission is not the best. I really do need to raise my bond up with her, though. You know what? It's probably going to piss some people off, but we go DD again. Alright. Nighttime as usual because I am a basic stealth bitch. Hope everybody's doing alright. I know nobody's not in the chat yet, but you know, that's how it happens. Nobody's in the chat for a bit, then eventually somebody comes around. Or not. I'm a little tired, folks. Hell, I need to double check. Yeah, today is Wednesday. Man, time just feels like a blur.
Rescue the 2 prisoners being held in a guard post to the southwest of Ngumba Industrial Zone. The targets are civilians. 1 male, 1 female. Apparently they're specialists
Shouldn't be
to investigate
too hard.
infectious diseases. They were frequent visitors to that devil's house at Zoyabadipur. If you recover them, we'll finally be able to get first-hand accounts of what's been going on in that place.
Oh, so they're right over there? So, why did I helicopter myself over here? I gotta run myself over there. I can't think of any good things to say. I mean, I can't say eat because we're not throwing ourselves. So, let's fucking bolt it. Cheese it! And I ran so fucking far away. I just ran. I ran all night and day. But I couldn't get away. As you can no doubt tell, folks, I am a little bit tired. I wanted to have a nap earlier, but I couldn't because a family member needed me to go to Walmart to help them lift a bag of cat food. Turns out, they went for it immediately, and I missed my chance.
Boss, an enemy squad is on its way to the guard post. Watch yourself.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Excuse me, Ocelot, do you remember who the fuck you're talking to? You're talking to motherfucking Big Boss. There's a reason why he is called Big Boss. Really hope my reloading here doesn't cost me shit. Because I want this mission to go by smoothly. Because we're nearing close to the, quote, end of Chapter 1. Hello! What the hell? Looks like his head was vibrating there for a moment. There they are. You worth it? You're an A+. Also, something I didn't notice, but the Fulton balloons change with the upgrades.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, yeet! Yeah, yeet! Damn it, this fucker.
He's coming too. Roger that.
God damn it. You just have to be Mr. Buzzkill, don't you?
You gotta extract him.
Shit!
He's coming too. Roger that.
Will you stop? Oh, you riot suit? Bitch! Knock it off.
That looks like the target.
I put you in here. That's nice. Continue talking as I obviously walk away from you.
You saved me.
You need to help her.
You've come to rescue me.
Oh, of course I've come to rescue you.
Around here. Dangerous work. I hate this every second.
Hold on!
Amazing, boss. Getting those prisoners out in that situation. Great work.
Fucking fast as fuck, boy. 2 out of 7. Maybe the reason why I didn't like this mission was because of the extra tasks. Let's go over here and see if we can find ourselves something to float ourselves up. I don't like using the helicopter because it takes too long. Let's see. Time. Huh, so roughly like 6 minutes. Doors open, but let's stay low. Oh, don't get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Yeah, it's good that we have some C4 here.
Boss, get down. The enemy's sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
what do we have here? Shit. Shit, who saw me? Eh, fuck it. Run! I swear there's something here I'm trying to look for here.
You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it? Nah, don't. Hedgehog! Oh, where'd he go? Where'd the little hedgehog buddy go? There he is. I'm sorry. Yay, I saved him. Hey, Wolf. And now here comes the dangerous part. Well, that's where the invoice is. Yes, using shotgun is cool, but you know what's even cooler? Let me escape. Oh, you're gonna be a bunch of cheeky cunts, aren't you? Okay, fuck it, I'll start yeeting. Haha! Damn it! Shit, I'm out of the grenades. This is really a bad idea. Damn it!
Hey, quit kidding around.
So, what's on the agenda?
Snake?
Nothing much, just finish more shit. I mean, we're only a few missions away from technically beating the first chapter of the game, so I'd like to probably get that done. Alright, this time let's go a little more swiggity swoop. I'm trying to figure out, how many days have I been watching JoJo? Like, legit. I don't recall. Time is a mystery. But, like, I want to say thank you for, like, showing me an interesting show to start watching. And in a way, I weirdly think it's sort of revitalizing my love for anime. Slowly. Don't notice anything. Yes. Yosh. How do you not notice me? Alright, almost done. Ooh, I'll go on the precious moments. Whew! That was a close one.
Destroyed their anti-air radar?
Yeah!
That's put a hole in there. Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
Oh yeah. Alright. Alright.
Boss, we placed the 2 targets in quarantine. They don't show signs of anything, but we'll monitor them just the same. If they had access to the Devil's House, I doubt they were sent there by some health organization. Cypher used them, and would have eliminated them eventually. But we'll protect them here. They've agreed to that. After all, we helped them out of the country as promised. The mission's complete. But boss, they've been
No
behind
problem.
the
By the
curtains
way,
and
how do you
done.
like Joseph compared
They
to
examine the
Jonathan?
patients there nearly every day. They
Joseph?
told us the patients were being made to listen to voices
He's
on tape.
definitely more
The real target added
brash.
something interesting.
There's something
He
still
said he
at
doesn't
the
know
core
what was
essence
on the
that
tapes
Jonathan
because
had
there was no English version.
that
All the voices that were shoved down those people's throats.
that Joseph has.
English wasn't one of them.
Quarantine platform has been constructed. Move between platforms and the iDroid. Blah 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 blah. I'm seeing some Kikongo.
Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it,
Oh,
blisters
damn it. I
started
want to
popping
use the
up on their
bathroom right
chests.
now, but the game is going to force me
Damn
to
it.
sit down.
I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
By the way, fuck those cops. You mean the beginning of episode 10? The fat fuck that wiped a booger across his face? Christ! Alright,
Look closely.
gonna pause,
Those are the symptoms of the infection on
but
the
I
face.
will be right
The
back.
blisters on the body
We
were tiny
have got to
worms.
sort out this parasite problem,
most
and I
likely.
know what's
But
causing
we
it.
couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the
here we're
medical
back.
team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each
So
other.
they want us to
And with
take
the
a look
medical
and
care
see
they
a
need.
common factor between
If
them
we do
all.
nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice.
How
Boss,
was
open
it?
your
There was a
iDroid.
way. That's how it is. This is how we're supposed to
Explain how
figure
quarantine
out the
staff
common
members
thing
suspected
between
of
them all.
infection.
And
Go
what
to
it
the mother
is
base
that
menu
they
and
all
select
have
staff
Kikongo.
management.
They all, in some way, shape, or form,
First,
know
take a look at the
Kikongo.
quarantine
So,
facility you've set
we are going to go through, find our best.
We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility.
So, yeah, this
But
might
we
take a
have to
little bit of a
expect that
while.
There are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them?
He's
At
way
present,
worse in the
we have no
manga.
way to tell them apart.
That actually kind of
There has to be
terrifies
something
me.
for us to go on.
Kikongo,
If you notice
Kikongo,
anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility.
Kikongo,
We'll monitor them and then
Kikongo.
contact you if there's a
1,
change in their
2,
condition.
3,
Correctly quarantine these
Kikongo.
asymptomatic infected will
4,
reduce the number
5,
of new
6,
infections. You should
Kikongo.
continue with your mission as usual.
7, 8,
If
9,
Cypher is behind this,
Kikongo.
going after them should help us
7 little
determine the root
Kikongo
cause of this epidemic.
speakers.
Also,
It's
until
10.
we identify the pathogen,
Aw,
we
damn
can't
it!
fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're
Congo.
counting on you.
There's a lot of people here. Congo. 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 Garanga. Congo. 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 Now touch me, babe. Ba-da-ba-da. Can't you see that I am not afraid? Hussa! This is a rather slow moment, but it helps. Congo, Congo. Congo, Congo. Congo. And the thing is that we gotta go through every part of the team. So, how's your day going so far? I hope well. How's the recovery from the wisdom teeth removery? Is that even a word? Congo. Congo. Oh, I'm feeling a lot better. They don't hurt like they first did. I think I'm starting to get my wisdom teeth, but the thing is like I'm not sure if I'm getting the pain yet. I sincerely hope I don't get the pain. I mean, I've heard a lot of people talk about how horrible it is, but my dental probably wouldn't allow it. Congo, Kikongo, 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 Kikongo combo. Kikongo, 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 Kikongo. Welcome to Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Part 5, Kikongo. Kikongo, Kikongo, Kikongo. Kikongo, 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 Kikongo. There's so many damn things. Kikongo, Kikongo. Congo, Congo, Congo. You don't need to remove them unless you don't have enough room. You don't need to remove them unless you don't have enough room in your mouth. That's why my aunt still has hers. Wisdom teeth are fucking weird. Like, if there is a being out there that has made humans, I must ask him, what the fuck were you thinking when you thought wisdom teeth? I think you missed one. We'll head back up in a moment. Congo, Congo. German. Congo. Congo, 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 Congo. I wish you could sort them out by, like, all the people that speak specific languages. So much fucking Congo. I believe that was him. Oh, man. So, apart from that, I think I've already asked you the question of anything that you're looking forward to. I know for certain I've stated before that I'm looking forward towards, for some odd reason my mind was gonna say Green Day for some reason. What the fuck? What does Green Day have to do with anything? Death Stranding. Looking forward to Green Day. Ah, yes, the band that has endured for a very bizarrely long time. Do you mean in the security section? I'll have to move that fucker there. That's a stand. Wait, Green Day? The stand basket case. Or no, isn't it? I might be incorrect. Isn't one of the stands named after the lead singer Billy Joe Armstrong? Saw two other Kikongo. In the one I'm currently in? Yeah. Luthien. Split second there, I thought it said Congo. 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 What sucks is that you gotta. Oh. I really hope. For a split second there, I thought I fucked it all up and I'd have to go through it again. What sucks is that when you gotta go through because you gotta pay attention, because Kikongo is never in the same place. Kikongo. Oh god, I think my throat's starting to hurt from saying it so much. No, I think it's my jaw. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all I want? I am one of those Melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm Kikongo. Missed 2 in the list. Well, when I'm done going through, I can do a sweep. Sweep around. Kikongo. I must ask, I wonder if Kikongo is still a practiced language. 4 more to go. In this list. In R&D, which sucks because R&D is probably the best. Congo, 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 Congo. Congo. Oh my god. Congo. Who knows? There's like a fuck ton. And this is probably the most boring segment. This is like a moment to breathe. I completely forgot about this section. I would much rather deal with something that happens later into the game during the second outbreak than do this multiple times. Congo. What helps is to probably just scan and look for a K. Deep blink, and start again. Zulu is an actual fucking language? Alright, since this has taken a long time, here's a good conversation starter. Is there something you as a kid, or something that you kind of do now that you're kind of embarrassed to admit you got wrong? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Minnesota was a southern state. Other things that I'm kind of embarrassed at? Would it be embarrassed? Oh, damn, it's the interpreter. Would it be embarrassed to say, as a kid, my grandmother told me she saw my action figure of Spider-Man outside and she didn't word it correctly, so I legit thought Spider-Man was outside. So I ran around the house trying to find him. Other embarrassing things. After seeing the first Spider-Man film, I was concerned my mother was gonna blow up for some reason. Go. Damn near 200 fucking people. Oh my god. Oh my god! First two Sam Raimi movies are classic. Your okay, since you said that, I'm gonna have to ask your thoughts on the third one. Because when everybody knows that the first two are like well loved, but everybody stays silent on the third one for good reason. And I think there was good in there. It's just too much tampering from the executives. Well, won't lie, I was hype as shit as a kid to go see it. I think too much happened. We're talking like in the film itself or in pre-production? 'Cause from what I hear, Spider-Man 3 that we got was vastly different from what Sam wanted to give us. Sam wanted the Lizard, he wanted Sandman, obviously, but he didn't want Venom in there. The film itself. In terms of a 2-hour film, it felt really fucking crowded. Like, I have a soft spot for the film because it was like the Spider-Man film I sort of... what's the word I'm looking here for? I don't want to say fanboyed, but like... I was so hyped to see it. Hi, Hideo. But like, really thinking back, it was really crowded. Like, and a way to put it, it felt like they were putting a lot of villains in there strictly to sell toys. Which I guess worked because, like, I remember as a kid, like, losing my shit trying to find the toys. But it's weird to think that it was like a decade ago now. Oh, damn you. You know, you want to hear the strangest thing, though, about Spider-Man 3? There's two versions of the game, and I'm not talking about, like, a last gen and a new gen. I'm meaning, PS3 and Xbox 360, and I think PC, there was a limited edition, quote here. You want to know what the limited edition brought to the table? There is a brief moment in every other version of the game where you get to control the Green Goblin. For some weird reason, the limited edition version actually makes that into a mode where you can just travel the entirety of the map as New Goblin. Congo, 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 Congo. That's... It sounds stupid, considering the Spider-Man 1 game basically gave you a Green Goblin mode that was even better. Somebody might be watching this post and questioning it, so I'll just explain it in case anybody's watching this post. Spider-Man, the movie game from 2002, you could play as Spidey throughout the entirety of it, but if you beat the game on hard mode, or basically set the game's difficulty to the highest, and then start to the first level, exit out, then go to the special menu, then enter Arachnid in the cheats, then go into the level warp, and then go to the conclusion, and then restart the new game, but don't reset your secret save, your secret store points. You can play as the Green Goblin. Holy shit. And he's fun, because he's definitely, I'd say, 3 times faster than Spider-Man. I never grew up with the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions of Spider-Man, but I grew up with the PS2 version, and later on in my life I finally had a chance to play the 360 version. Let me tell you, if you are ever to tell yourself, okay, I'm going to stop and I'm going to play the Spider-Man movie games, stick with PS2 or the Wii, or hell, the PSP version, because my god, the 360 version just... I hated it. It was the first time I ever legit thought to myself, wow, allow me to steal something from that Trav guy. Yo, I am straight up not having a good time. I want to start reusing that because that's just fucking perfect to describe things. God damn near 300 people who speak Kikongo. Holy shit, how common is this fucking language? It's more common than Spanish. Let me steal something from Sonic. That's no good. Yo, no joke. Every once in a while, in order to remind myself that we're living in probably one of the weirdest fucking timelines ever, I think of that Sonic PSA. Kids, there's nothing more cool than being hugged by someone you like. But if someone tries to touch you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's no good. It's your body. So what do? First, you say no. Then, you get out of there. Why? Sonic the Hedgehog is all about having fun. It's all about having a good time. Why remind kids that there's people out there that do that? Walked right into a Sonic Says moment. Hey, Joey. That's no good. But thankfully you turned in at the end of our Kakongo segment, because I have been sitting here basically scrubbing through to find every Kakongo bastard to get him over to the quarantine realm. No, we're sending them to the Shadow Realm. Damn. Okay, I think I legit need to get some eye visions, because I swear to fucking God, this person looked like he had a fuck ton of makeup on. Okay. Also, I need to try to limit my cursing a bit. I do it a bit too much. I'm too lenient. Like, curses should have an impact. To say fuck, the whole crowd should go, you almost never say that. Crowd shouldn't be going, you said it. Meh. Meh.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Do I dare go through a second run through? How have you been? Hi, how have you been? Been doing well, that's good. Awesome to know, Joe. Also, sorry I didn't ask that. There's not as much people, but I don't want to fucking sift through it again. I think it was security and R&D. I didn't quarantine all the Kakongo soldiers when the moment came up, but there's no change in story gameplay from last time I checked. Just to be safe, it doesn't hurt to double check. Kikongo scum! You speak Kikongo. Now you get Gongo. You get Gongo. Gongo! Oh boy, that one was bad. Kikongo, Kikongo, Kongo, Kongo, Kikongo, 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 Kikongo. Kikongo. I've been doing this for so long that Kikongo has sort of become... It's not even a name. It's not even a word to describe a language. It is a fucking noise. And I'm using it to fucking make songs. Kikongo. Kikongo, 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 Kongo, Kikongo, Kikongo. Legit, try to figure out some of the songs I'm saying. My mind is nothing but a brick of cheese. Straight up, we've probably spent the first hour of the game just going through. You missed one in engineering. mean the security team? I mean, not security, R&D. Congo. So, anybody getting ready for fall? Because, man, fall's gonna be fun.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
No, but I hope I did.
Incredible, boss. Thanks to you, the number of new victims has plummeted. And the common point between the infected. Is it really possible for a disease to spread because of that?
Boss, if the Kakongo language is what makes men sick, then how come you aren't sick? And you aren't sick after speaking the language. Snake, are you the main character? Are you the main character? Nope. Exactly.
Similar to the ones we saw at that factory.
I might have a part-time job by then. Oh, hell yeah! I'm trying to find a job as soon, of course, as I'm finished with school. Let's see. I believe we're gonna want some heavy artillery for this one. Where are you? CMT! We finally fucking did this one, so now we got this badass motherfucker. This fucker right here can knock some bitches out of the sky. Okay, as in terms for Buddy, we are going to need a D-Walker. A friend of mine has actually got a part-time job working in the place I've been wanting to go. Locate and eliminate the human trafficker who is on the run from Savannah. Locating the target will not be easy. Yeah, this one will be quite big. Let's start over in this corner here so we can knock the helicopter out of the sky. So finally, after like an hour, we're finally getting on with more fucking story. I curse too much, I need to stop. Diddly darn it. Chester, you need to stop all your gosh darn cursing. It's not Christian-like. I might be going back to my second job soonish, but I still have school coming back up.
Boss, the target is a PF logistics officer who works as a human trafficker on the side. Wants him dead.
That sucks is that I know excuse me. I know school is gonna consume you, but I'm glad you're trying your hardest to get it done, Joey. It's good to follow what you love.
But to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ditati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find the route. Find the man.
Find the man behind the mask.
Be careful down there, boss.
Oh yeah, we also finally got the Fulton launcher, so yeah. I need to stop singing. Well, there's nothing wrong with singing, Chester. Yeah, but I could get content ID. Who's gonna content ID you singing a song? Oh no. Sat. Shit, we got a searchlight. Now he's beaten. So here's a fun fact about D-Walker. He is technically one of the best buddies you can have, but at the same time, he has his limitations. He can get you from point A to point B fast. With the correct head, he can scan enemies from a very far distance. Here, that's where it is. Oh, come on. I'm hoping to get a part-time job soonish because my system, I know for sure, PS4 is going to fucking bust. So, yeah. Well, more precisely, I don't think it's gonna bust. I'm just sort of being cautionary.
Don't move his stick on the ground. Spit it out.
Alright, let's make our way over. Hello! Why do I have this set as the site? Mental note. Send people to destroy the riot suits.
Picked up an intel file, huh? According to this information, the target is headed for Gaziba camp. We also have his movement route. I've updated your map. Use the target's route to locate him. Eliminating him will be much harder if he makes it to the Gaziba camp. Take him down on the savannah.
Come on. Come on. That's who fucking asked me that question. Okay, something really stupid that probably confused y'all. For some weird reason, I was thinking, wait a minute, I have a friend who was talking to me. Somebody asked me if I stream on Twitch, and I said not yet. I was wondering who it was, and then I remembered, oh, it's one of my friends. It's one of my friends! I've already got you up in the club. Hey, how you doing?
Eliminate him, however you see
there's one thing I love, it's non-lethally running people over.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Target extracted. We'll let the client know he's been done. You gonna extract him?
Is that it? Did I win? Huh. That was fast. Stop for a brief moment. Check over here and see. Hopefully they've got a container I can fold myself out of on. I guess I'm thinking of another mission. Wait, stop. Non-lethal hit and runs just like an Arkham Knight. Except the soldiers don't get zapped when D-Walker drives into them. Also, Wolf said I think he did now. I'm trying to figure out what he was referring to. I think I'm gonna get off now. Good night, everyone. Alright, rest well. Rest well, Wolf. Oh, this is the place. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Haha. One of the many reasons why D-Walker is so good.
Alright, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh?
So that was quick. Oh, that's right. If I use the Fulton Ballista, it knocks me down.
Our trafficker was very talkative. Guinea pigs. That's what became of his kidnapped victims. Says he got a good look at that factory at Zoya Badiabulu when he dropped off some fresh guinea pigs for them, along with our man without a face. His instincts told him to run like the rat he is. Said it wasn't worth the money. Figured he could be next. That's when he went to the NGO for help. He thought that in exchange for his buyer's list, they could set him up with a new identity someplace far away. He had an idea who he was up against, and he didn't want to take any chances. A true rat. But like us dogs, he knew when he smelled trouble. And something else. He said the specimens come from deep in the forest. We don't know what he meant by specimens just yet. But those guinea pig symptoms match what we've seen on the infected at Mother Base. Deep in the forest. Maybe there's the clue we need to beat this infection. Boss, the truth could be right around the corner.
And the truth lies within an old man. So many people. Fuck it.
Boss, we finally heard from one of our missing intel team members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details.
Let's take a look. What do we need to do? Eli's challenge. Are y'all ready to fight Eli again? Boy. I'm going to try to cheese this fight.
Boss, about Eli. No matter how many times we talk to him, he just won't listen. He sees everything in terms of victory or defeat and still won't accept that you beat him. We're gonna have to put him in his place.
We about to beat a child again. Correction, we about to fucking thunderstrike a kid. Thunder! Fuck. I just remembered I don't have it equipped. Please don't trigger it, please don't trigger it, please don't trigger it. That has to be him. Damn you. Hey, Eli! Bitch! I own your ass! Also, I'm very sorry if that hurt anybody's ears.
Has that rat finally accepted that he
Doop
lost?
doop 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 doop. Oh yeah! It's time for the mid-animation shuffle.
Roger. This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by. Gaining altitude.
Liquid, sometimes you have to understand when you get back down and when understand when to back down against an enemy that you can't fight. Especially when said enemy had the wrath of God at his command. I swear to God, it is my favorite thing to do. When you unlock the third stun arm upgrade, start the mission where you have to fight him. You can fucking shuck his ass before you have to do anything. Okay, but it's time for us to continue. I'm thinking of a different mission. Root cause. Huh. When are we getting to the point where we're actually gonna do that fucking mission? No, I think if I recall, it's 31. That's the final part for part 1. But I rarely use the stun arm, even though I have it constantly attached for my main loadout.
Our man has been captured by the PF in his operation area. He's being held at the guard post on the western end of the mine. Boss, we need you to get him out ASAP. Right now, he's only linked to the root cause of the epidemic.
This one shouldn't be too long.
Be careful down there, boss.
Relatively short, this one. Which I suppose, in a way, is sort of a downside to this game, is that if you know what you're doing, hello there. Damn it. Psych, bitch. Shit.
Cover his escape, then extract him once the coast is clear.
Nah, bitch, here's an idea.
Roger.
Where they got their pathogen. Code talker. They have a mansion surrounded. The old man will die. If you find him. You got it. What is
What's gotten into you? Do not injure the targets. You have to extract them.
God damn mine.
Boss, the target's dead. Mission.
I know. I fucked up.
The target is being held captive in the guard post on the western end of the mine. Check the VI on your iDroid. That's where the target is being held. Roger.
Buddy!
The target. He got out on his own. Boss, cover his escape, then extract him once the coast is clear.
Shit.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Fuck, fuck, fuck! Holy shit, he survived that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Christmas miracle. But it's not Christmas. Shut up, it's Christmas for me. It's part of my religion. That religion is Big Bomb Bag. Somebody call for an S rank?
Extraction confirmed.
All right, get in. Time to go. Gaining altitude.
Alright, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Departing.
Mission complete. And the target's safe. Time to figure out what the hell is behind this epidemic.
Hell yeah! It gets harder from looking at just a phone number. Swear to God, if I ever end up finding a way to do it, I will live stream Saints Row.
Amazing.
Like,
Mission complete. That right there
up
is why you're the
to
best,
3,
boss. The one and
not
only.
not a 4 and up, because I don't know why, but I just don't wanna.
The intel team member you extracted is gonna be okay. All thanks to your quick actions. He keeps muttering the same things over and over. About the pathogen, and the old man who knows how to treat it. Code Talker. He even told us where he is. This is our only lead, boss. Let's go meet this Code Talker.
Hell yeah. Alright, be right back, folks. Alright, I am back. I'm back. Yes, it is me. I am back, bitches. Hopefully I'm irritating for y'all.
Boss, you need to make contact with Code Talker, the old man who knows what the pathogen is. We have to stop this disease that's spreading across Mother Base. Select the mission on your iDroid.
Before we do that, let's take a look. Take a look. What do you see? Oh no, don't look at that. Those are some titties. Oh, right. Oh, right. Class. So, if you're still here, Joey, I wonder, did you hear about the stuff regarding a supposed map leak for Bully 2? You know what, I am going to back out and change something.
Eli is a real handful. We just can't get him to trust adults. I only hope he doesn't cause any serious trouble.
It's not the stock we want, it's the optics. Alright. Time to go talk to Code Talker. Don't want any of that, don't want any of that. Alrighty, folks. Yeah. I want this to be a big stream, but at the same time, I am semi-tired and do want to end soonish. But I kind of don't.
Boss, make contact with
I
the
noticed a
old man
picture you
known as
posted on
Code
Discord.
Talker.
I'm still going to wait for an
According to
official
the intel
announcement
team
from
member you
Rockstar
extracted,
on whether Bully
he
2 is
knows what the
actually going to
epidemic
be a
is
thing.
and how to treat
I
it.
think it
You'll
is.
find him in a mansion deep in the valley beyond the forest.
I mean,
High-value target who's
probably not going to
involved
trust
in
this,
cyber
but
research.
a former employee was talking with somebody recently about how the development of the game was weirdly
Make contact with
started
the target.
way earlier than we thought.
And if the treatment requires it, extract
Like,
him
Bully
to
2's
our
development started around 2008 to 2009, and the project was canceled because, well, as to be blunt as possible, it was probably the heads just didn't like the direction it was going and thought, no. But an interesting little fact, apparently what was worked on for the Bully 2 project back in 2008 and 2009, there was a tripwire prank, which apparently was the early physics for Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption's rope. I was about to say Red Dead Redemption 2's rope, but it's like, no, the physics starts with the first game.
No sign of the enemy. Judging from security in the area, I'd expect to see a patrol by now.
Come on. Can I pit? Pit. Good boy. Damn it, not here.
Missed. Have a bad feeling about this.
I don't think we'll be able to extract them yet, but here we're introduced to the sniper skulls, or the mist, or the female mist skulls.
behind this.
Probably not gonna help, but I want to get close. I want to see. Nope.
Where are they?
Let's try that again. This is the game's game of saying, hey, remember your fight with Quiet? Now you have to fight 4 Quiets at the same time. These female skulls almost behave exactly like Quiet. Except... there's really no except
I have
here.
a bad feeling about this.
No.
Boss, it's the skulls. Damn it. So Cypher is behind this.
Please don't hit. Please don't hit.
Sniper, where are they?
Run! What if I was to tell you... you actually get one of the mission objectives is to take out the skulls.
Thin air, just like Quiet. If you can't mark them, there's no way to tell where they'll strike from next. Stay on your guard.
I mean, I could have just used the multi-rocket launcher. Thing is, I think they're just going to keep precision shotting me. I think I'm mostly in the clear. Yeah, I'll admit, most of the bosses in the game are pretty weak in comparison to previous games. Yeah, but maybe there was to be more interesting things. I mean, after all, something I never really took into account, apparently a lot of this game was just unfinished.
Did they give up? Whatever. Just get to the mansion. Pronto. They know about that battle just now. You're right at the mansion. The target's close. Be sure to think this through. Why don't you try interrogating them? They might know the target's exact location.
Hello. Oh. Haven't even noticed me. Yay! We did it! Ow, my eye! Who's ready for a long cutscene?
I've been waiting, Tilly. Or should I say, Bedahochale.
Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, here is our character, Code Talker.
That's him. That's Code Talker.
Look familiar?
It's infecting my men. How do we...
Silence. Or death. What it could be in here. Stay quiet. Your life depends on it. Sit. The parasite has infected your band. Those are its larvae.
I can barely hear
They
him.
enter the throat and attach themselves to the vocal cords. They mimic the host's membranes flawlessly. No one can tell the difference. Upon reaching maturity, they mate. Sustained exposure to a particular sound triggers copulation. The resulting larva then feast on the host's lungs, killing it. The particular sound.
Man, I'm kind of not prepared for the Skullface cutscene, because, yeah, that's one long-ass ride.
They attack only those who speak a certain language, not just one. I cannot say which language your parasites are attuned to, but silence is the best way to keep them from laying their children. This contains an herb that they dislike.
It's called weed. Inhale it.
Good.
Quit hogging the bong, Snake.
That should definitely help for a while. You have bought yourself some time.
Okay. I apologize. That's probably upset somebody.
Is there a cure?
Once symptoms manifest, larvae have already infested the alveoli, at which point nothing can be done. There is a way to halt the onset, which would prevent infection.
Snake takes a puff on the herb and then suddenly enters Scarecrow's nightmare world. Ah, shit!
He stole the ones I sealed away, forced me to do his terrible work.
His terrible work. He forced me to make commissions without
Swayed
paying.
his wake. I could not defy him. The fate of the net lies in his hands. However, perhaps the Mishia held you here. If my children have upset the Rojun of the world, it falls to me to set it right.
You've secured the target, but he's too old to to risk a Fulton extraction. Put Code Talker in the chopper and return to base.
He claims they are.
Everybody does this. If you've played Metal Gear Solid 5 and you haven't done this,
Teach them your enemy.
then what are you doing?
Then unleash them on his lands, destroying only those who speak his tongue. He calls them his ethnic cleansers.
Ethnic cleansers?
Yep.
That's what Skullface is after. In Zoya, Badiabulo was... Boss, he's gonna wipe every language besides English off the face of the earth.
As Vinny from Vinesoft would describe it, that's some Hitler shit.
Language. And now they take it away. It is thanks to them that man first learned to speak.
Wait, what happens if you break all the candles? Nothing happens. It's just sort of there.
Clock turned back.
But
They've been warped by the hands of man.
we don't have to worry because since we didn't kill the skulls, they're sort of fucking stuff up for us up there. So many candles. Okay, fuck it, it's C4 time. What are you doing? This is gonna be sweet. I've effectively wasted time. Oh, I thought Kojima slipped some kind of special Easter egg if you destroy all the candles. That would have been something else he would do. I mean, who knows? I mean, for all we know, when Death Stranding finally releases, there's going to be something in there that's going to be so subtle that's basically going to be like, hey, hey, this is...
Guards are acting strange. Damn it, they're controlling those soldiers. Be careful.
Well, shit.
Boss, protect the target. If he dies, Mother Base dies with him. The target's safety is your top priority.
Out of my way. closest one is over there. Damn it! It's upstream. God damn it.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Come on, Pequod!
Gaining altitude.
What if, theoretically, I've asked this before, but what if theoretically, these past 5 years have all been a
Boss,
plan
that was exceptional.
by Mr. Kojima?
Boss, we found the bodies of the 2 missing Intel team members in Lufwa Valley. We knew we wouldn't get them back alive, but still, it's a damn shame. Don't let their sacrifice go to waste, boss. We need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base. That old man, Code Talker, he's the only hope we've got.
Come on, Twitter, show me something fun. Damn it, Swigta uploaded the video, but I can't watch it right now.
Tell me how to fight it. I hid the answer in a microbe this one carries. It turns the male parasites into females, preventing reproduction. One parasite infecting another. However, it doesn't affect only the parasite. It alters the host as well. Your infection will be contained, but you and your men will also be rendered infertile. That is the price you must pay to regain your speech.
Yeah, that's fucking heavy.
That freak show back there, they the work of your children too? A different strain from the vocal cord parasite, known as the one that covers. It acts as the host's skin, providing strength in exchange for nourishment. But I did not know those men were infected. They were forced to serve him, then steal my research. Have you seen one of their vehicles?
Big yellow cake.
Captured a convoy they were escorting.
Cargo's some kind of mineral.
What became of it? The metallic archaea.
Clouds ahead!
Well, looks like we're going down, boys. Dun, 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 dun.
Boss, are you okay? So the vocal cord parasites that have infected Mother Base, they're essay cleansers designed to silence those who don't fit into Skullface's worldview. We can't allow him to have such power. Go over the mission details and get going ASAP.
A rematch? When did we fight them a first time? Oh, never mind, Joey. Took me a moment to remember. It's the fuckers that were guarding the transport truck with the yellow cake.
Clouds ahead!
It's them.
Strap in, boys. It's gonna be a wild ride. Yeah, the yellow cake truck. Now we can fucking take care of them, too. Oh god, I'm having flashbacks to 9 years ago. Fuck, that's just terrifying. Imagine getting into a fucking plane wreck.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yep.
Are you okay?
Cause I'm trying to hear you, but my arm's in my ass. I can't hear a damn thing. My snake is really bad, though. I mean, I can get the inflections right, but it's not perfect. Okay, if you don't read it as Old Dene, that Code Talker's starring credit reads as Old Dine.
It looks like you're surrounded by mist. The support chopper can't get close to your position right now.
Hurry! They are coming.
Thick boys. Fucking Christ! They can change pigments. Hello! I am Lindsay Lohan!
We are their quarry.
Skulls. Some of Misty's their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
Fuck it, time to grab. Let's go run and see if we can Fulton these fuckers. Damn it, not yet. Got him.
This is clearing. Great work, boss. I'm coming in on another chopper. Get Code Talker to the LZ and wait there.
Yay! I think you have to take them out non-lethally to extract them. Actually, you can do it lethally. I have tried it before.
On station at LZ.
It's just you gotta get the wormhole function. If I recollect properly.
Get in, boss. Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Wing! Hell yeah! Oh yeah! I do not do well when I'm tired.
Skullface.
Alright, you have to extract them with Dr. Strange hand portals.
The nuclear test was a success.
I've
Now
never
the
equated them to that.
is on me.
Until now.
Satellites didn't read any test. Neither did seismometers.
The detonation test took place 5 years ago in the southern Indian Ocean. The final test was the opposite, to prevent detonation.
You mean?
Skullface plans to sell nuclear weapons that he retains control of.
It's not like hawking small arms to militias.
Indeed. He plans to avoid detection. We're exporting minerals containing tiny amounts of uranium in the form of metallic archaea. Once on site,
So, what was the point of letting us
metallic
control there?
archaea enrich the uranium and weaponize it. Load it onto all-terrain bipedal machines. They ensure any country, armed group, even the smallest terrorist cell, can become a nuclear power.
Bipedal. So that's why they needed Huey.
A nuke business to replace the arms business. And Skullface owns the market.
The very atmosphere of nukes, anywhere and everywhere. Deterrence on all sides.
So that's why you ran a non-detonation test.
Yes. Another metallic archaea instantly overrides the criticality generator. It fails safe only he controls. Any such weapon can be deactivated whenever he chooses, regardless of who owns it or their intent to use it.
Nukes. Controlled by a man, not a country.
If they proliferate, conventional nukes lose all value. Political, military, and economic. The two superpowers become powerless.
Heavy shit.
The R&D and medical teams have come up with a proposal for a new suit that applies Code Talker's research, the Parasite suit. Apparently, it can recreate some of the Skull's unusual abilities. But in order to use those abilities, it needs parasites. If you want to wear this suit, you're gonna need to get a hold of parasites by extracting skulls.
Basically, replay the missions with skulls in them and then kill them. I believe that's when we can finally do it now. That sounds a lot like the id tags SOP system in the future where Kotaka was explaining deactivating any weapon regardless of who owns it. Took me a moment to figure out what you were talking about. Which, no joke, I saw that appear on the news a while back. Like how essentially people were starting to come up with the idea of what if we start registering firearms to like specific people. I mean, I know it's ahead of the future, but that's the sort of technology that's fucking cool.
What's your opinion?
Textbook symptoms of vocal cord parasite infestation. And judging from this casualty list, it is the Kikongo strain.
Kikongo!
That triggers symptoms upon detecting pronunciation specific to Kikongo.
Kikongo!
So how do we keep them from becoming symptomatic?
Really? So, nanomachines are going to become a thing.
A type of wall
I mean, think about it. Technology is advancing.
to a sample of the parasite.
But the problem is that the way our current world works,
Bacteria that colonizes the
controlled
parasites,
information is going to become a thing.
male
And that's
to
not good.
female, and preventing copulation. We must cultivate more.
Now everybody's okay. Everybody dance now. Din, 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 din.
Thanks to Code Talker, we've managed to put a stop to any new vocal cord parasite infections. We couldn't save those already symptomatic.
but everyone who survived has been released from the quarantine platform. Skullface will pay for this.
Man, it really sounds like the Patriots do exist. Do you think Kojima's trying to warn us? Here's the thing. If Kojima was trying to warn us, and if they already existed, they would have controlled him to say no.
Again with the
I think more precisely, Hideo Kojima was just a man who had a lot to say in his stories, and a lot of cautionary tales that a lot of us never really took to heart. Like, controlled information, what else? There's like a ton of fucking shit that I think Metal Gear is like a perfect sum up.
Metallic Archaea.
Sahelanthropus. Where is he?
What?
We have to know before his
Controlled information, fucking around with genetics.
Is the final piece.
What are you talking about?
If the Soviets break out a mobile, controllable nuclear weapon...
What else?
East-West relations will be right back at the Cuban Missile Crisis.
I'm drawing a blank right now, because I'm tired.
As countries without nuclear arsenals line up for what Skullface is saying. Nuclear weapons proliferate overnight. And on the brink of annihilation, the world maintains its balance.
But we know this is all just a shield.
A ruse. The cleansing parasites are what matter most. A WMD to eclipse even nukes. And the only one that can still be used. Skullface is the world's greatest threat. And Zero's. The pieces are in place. All that remains is to unveil Sahelanthropus in Afghanistan.
They can't activate it without me.
I don't know why, but for some odd reason I'm reminded of the fact that Coca-Cola can remove rust.
Is beyond the Soviet base camp, in a lab built by the Soviet philosophers. That's what you're looking for. But I have no idea how he's controlling it. It wasn't designed to accommodate a human pilot.
Bullshit.
No! No! Wait!
Oh boy!
We got word from Afghanistan. Everyone at the Soviet base camp's dead. No sign of fighting. Parasites. Skullface's men then headed north. The target is OKB-0. That's where he'll activate Sahelanthropus.
How did Huey go from Otacon Sr. to total shithead between Peace Walker in this game?
We can't let that happen. Wipe him
I'm
out.
gonna take a
Don't
wild
leave any
guess
trace
and
of his
say,
existence.
obviously, Hideo Kojima didn't want Huey to
We're gonna
probably
need
just be a
backup on this
retread
one.
of Otacon. Because essentially, that's what he was in Peace Walker. He was essentially just a cool nod that, oh hey, look, it's Hal's dad. I'm gonna say though is that I like it purely because it does give you more of a reason to like Otacon himself. Otacon, like his father, was cowardly, yes, but he would ultimately still fight to do the right thing. Not to save himself, but to save others. Well, hope you all ready, folks, because we're getting close to the end here. Two more missions to go. I'm gonna ask you this question though, Joey. From your POV, like, how much did it upset you that Huey did this shit? Like, let's say, no, I don't want to limit you, freely reign and talk about exactly how much it fucking angered you, if it did. Or baffled you.
Research facility Emmerich was talking about is north of the Soviet base. That's where Skullface is keeping Sahelanthropus before setting it loose in Afghanistan. There's a good chance he's got nukes, too. Boss, we need to figure out what Skullface is up to. If you make contact with him, get him to talk. The ethnic cleansing parasites, Sahelanthropus. Find out what his plans are.
Now, I want to try to go stealthily on this one.
All we know is that Skullface's plans are on the verge of fruition. We need to stop him while we still can.
Taking it back because
Skullface must be making his final play.
It feels weird that we're getting close to the end of the game. Well, the halfway point, more precisely.
Eli snuck into the cargo on board the chopper. His idea of an escape attempt? Who can say? We'll think of how to deal with him later. Snake,
I suppose while we're sort of doing this mission, I can briefly talk about how I'm often curious as to wonder, like,
I want to be of use to you, not him. Let me work to pay for what I've done. I'll prove it, that I'm that I've always been your ally.
Shut up, Huey. Shut the fuck up. You have been fucking working already. You do not need to fucking do it anymore.
The chain of command is still in place. If you have orders, give them through Miller as usual. Skullface is in OKB-0. Start by making contact with him. The facility itself is under the control of XOF, Cypher's Strike Force. We have no hard data on their force strength, so your judgment in the field will be key. Boss, we're finally here. Find Skullface, and take everything from him.
Now that I think of it, the game reaffirms why Emmerich name is so cursed.
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Careful, swiggity swooty. Motherfuckers, we got a big old beautiful booty. But basically, a lot of people say that this game does have the worst plot out of every Metal Gear. But what's really interesting to stop and think about, the reason why it's so bad is because Hideo Kojima didn't really have a chance to finish
Two more
it.
gates to go. Still all quiet at the silo. No sign of Skullface or his Goliath.
Surely they can't already have... No, never mind.
Skullface must be close.
Fuck, who saw?
He's coming too. Roger that.
Swiggity swooty, we're slowly making our way around.
All right, you're through the second gate. Only one gate left. From here on in, you're in the enemy's headquarters.
Something's wrong. But it has to be here.
Careful. We're almost there. Hello. Fuck it, we're already here. Neener, 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 we already made it, na 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 na.
Stop coming. His ride has arrived. Don't let Skullface get away. Stop him at the heliport. Boss, can you see the heliport? Skullface is right there. Make contact with him and make him talk. We have to stop him before his plan is set in motion.
Before we do that, let's get some equipment. Aw, damn it!
Sahelanthropus is somewhere inside there. First of all, make contact with Skullface. Don't kill him yet. We need him to talk first.
I don't know why I find it funny that I'm doing this. Hello! All of a sudden, I have an M16.
You too have known loss. And that
Yeah,
loss
I've known it.
torments you
It's a
still.
curse. You've got laser and flashlight attachments to your guns.
You hope hatred might someday replace the pain. But it never goes away. It makes a man hideous, inside and out. Wouldn't you agree?
Hi, Skullface.
We both are demons. Our humanity won't return. You, me, we've no place to run, nowhere to hide. And that is why I'll show you my demon.
I'll show you my demon if you show me yours. But
Show me it, big boss.
Just go along with him for now. We're ready to fight if it comes to that. That's our leverage against him, our deterrent. He doesn't want a war on his hands.
Who's ready for a long on-rail section?
Whatever the Navajo told you, it's just one possible solution derived by Cypher. My will is different. I've known you since your time at Langley. I've long been the other side of your coin. 1964, Soviet territory. Box's first mission.
This is where we get a big old plot dump, and essentially Skullface has existed from the very beginning.
And admirably. The information you returned was far more than enough to fill our pockets. With it, our futures became, more or less, set in stone.
I could skip this, but it's cutscene. Why doesn't Snake just KO them all right now? He's big boss. He can take them. You see, they still have
And then the Major came to me with an idea. Washington doesn't know how to spend money, he said. I'd like to redirect it. His goal was an organization dedicated solely, covertly, to supporting America. Cypher. You know the rest. To him, it was mourning the loss of his friend. Or rather, an act of revenge on the world. But America most of all. America is a country of liberty, a meeting of immigrants. Instead of simply assimilating, its citizens live alongside others. Their roots are varied, diverse. America's never been made up of just one group. But he tried to forge a single consciousness for it and from it. The idea that every citizen would use free will to unite behind their country. Unilateralism like that can't be entrusted to anyone. So the
and in a strange way, sort of the mentality of like, where are you going here, Chester? It's sort of a blessing and a curse that we all sort of have different mentalities. The blessing is, of course, is that we have free will to think of what we want on our own. If you don't mind, I'm gonna pop this open and start developing shit. Nope. I just had a crazy idea.
To unite America and the entire world. The Major thought this was his friend's dream.
No,
but I think
not
he never
gonna.
understood what she wanted.
Because
Before
I
he
get
ever
content
walked
ID if
or
I do
cried,
that.
Even before he was born, his mother tongue was English.
Chester,
He
weren't you
doesn't
talking
feel the
about
pain
something
of
rather
losing
deep and
his own
complex?
language.
Yeah, about the concept of free will and how
cannot
essentially, as great as it is, it also is somewhat of a downside to us as well. Because essentially, as long as humanity will exist, stupidity will exist as well. Stupidities such as racism and other stuff like that.
With each new post,
If there was no free will, then
along with the words,
there'd probably be a chance that sort of a dumb thing wouldn't exist.
With each change, I changed too.
But I do apologize if that brings anybody's day
How
down.
I saw right and wrong. War changed me. And not only my visage. Words can kill.
I probably shouldn't be talking about stuff like that because, of course, it's more deep and complex, and I probably
A
would fuck
philosopher
up.
once said, "It is no nation we inhabit, but a language." Make no mistake, Our native tongue is our true fatherland. My fatherland. My truth was stolen from me. And so was my past. All that's left is the future. And mine is revenge. On those who leech off the words of their fellow man. This is what I learned from the Major. And then it...
Music time!
It was he who should feel my wrath. He and the code he chose as basis for control. Language codes.
Long cutscene, time for me to watch a video.
Beamed all around us. Genetic codes spanning history. By controlling the codes, Cypher Zero intends to unify the world. Codes implanted into our heads, sucking our minds dry as it spreads from one host to the next. A parasite upon this earth, that is what Zero is. As one born into this world, he's afflicted. I hold him responsible for killing my freedom. Killing all traces of my past. Killing any promise of a future.
Damn it.
We are
Why
all
must you be slow, internet?
forced to walk upon this earth. A world reduced to zero. Cypher plans to use its codes to control the world. They think they can. And the mother tongue of all those codes is ink. The word became flesh. The final parasites. It knows English. An English strain of the vocal parasite. I will exterminate
It's taking too
the
long.
English language. With this, I'll rid the world of infestation. All men will breathe free again. Reclaim their past.
Now for the
present, and
unnecessarily long car ride.
future. This is it is a liberator. To free the world from Zero. Let the world be.
And here's the ultimate thing.
Sans lingua franca. The world will be
Skullface is essentially a more extreme version of Snake.
People will suffer, of course. A phantom pain. The world will need a new common tongue. A language of newness. My metal ears shall be the thread by which all countries are bound together. In equality. No words will be needed. Every man will be forced to recognize his neighbor. People will swallow their pain. They will link lost paths. The world will become one. This war is peace.
No. You're forcing people to do something. You are essentially forcing people to do something at the risk of dying. What you are doing is terrorism. You need to take whatever the fuck you have burned down there and stick it so far up your ass that it reaches your fucking mouth. Almost there. Never die. Let's see. Can we get another light? Perfect. In his eyes.
When the world witnesses Sahelanthropus, the hands of the
Yeah, I was
Doomsday
quiet
Clock
for an
will
obvious
roll
fucking
on,
reason.
regardless of Zero. Sahelanthropus will take the first giant step.
This is the
into
definition
a
of padding slapped
It is the
together.
bell with which a world trodden upon by words declares its independence.
Such a lust for Bobinski. Oh! Yeah.
We are here.
No, we aren't. Imagine just Snake being that smart-ass guy. Hey,
Remember
dot
the
sights on a
Alamo.
rifle? Not a good idea. Holy shit! I think I just saw that the edge of the gun just fucking clip into the guy.
We're not the only demons in this world. Like you, vengeance is all he has. It's man's thirst for revenge that drives the times. Just as you live because of me, he lives because of you. Show him!
I'm sort of confused. Well, a little more. Let me clarify. His comment about the war and about revenge sort of fueling the world. There's slight truth to that. Hi, Vogan! Hi, Vogie! I so can't wait for these missions to be done and over with so I can fucking rest. I've got a very important thing to do tomorrow. Okay, that clearly can't be a straitjacket. What the fuck is it that little Psycho Mantis is wearing? Anyway, little Psycho Mantis has discovered a new toy.
Who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge? Who?
boy, there's a lot to take in from this. You know what's funny? Normally, I'd be perfectly fine with this, but since I'm doing a live stream, yeah, needless to say, I'm a little tired. We get it, Chester, you're tired. One more mission, folks. One more godforsaken mission. One more time. Nobody for this. They could die, and we don't want that. That's no good. It's your body. Everybody, yeah, rock your body. Alright, press X. Alright. Here we go, folks. Final mission for today.
Got a spike on the RWR. Strange PRF. What's wrong? Control lost. Can't maintain RPM. We're settling.
How ominous.
Recovered control. Ascending. Hey, Snake. There's something wrong with Eli.
How so? Also, hello, New Perspective.
Wait! Who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge? Who?
Bye, Volgan. Well, for now.
Fall back! Fall back!
It's not really gonna do a lot, Snake. shaking in my boots. I just can't wait until we get to the actual fucking part of the game where we actually can play. Also, penis cannon. Why?
PRF anomaly. Quick is outbound. Reporting the AO for now.
So... Oops. Sorry. Hit the mic, folks. Wanna hear something really dumb? Sahelanthropus reappears in Metal Gear Survive. It's kind of funny how Metal Gear gets more advanced the farther we get back. Well, you say the farther we get back, but this is the 80s. In Metal Gear 3, it was Shagahog, which essentially was like a fucking driller. Let's take Metal Gear Zeke, Metal Gear Sahelanthropus, Metal Gear Rex, Metal Gear Ray, or no, let's just take the two most well-known Metal Gears, which is Rex and Ray. Like, what is your preferred? I stick with Rex because, well, first Metal Gear was, you know, my baby. That and plus, there's just something about Ray that just didn't feel as important. Epic gamer moment.
Cypher will rewrite the records, and I will vanish from human memory. But the thirst for revenge that I have planted will infest the system. No one can stop it now. Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst unto the future.
I'm sure it'll be by other means.
Major, I'm burning up!
Boss, get out of there!
Please, let's just get to the fucking gameplay so we can end this. Imagine complaining about a Metal Gear game having a cutscene that's too long.
Out about Sahelanthropus. Skullface will have won. His plans will become reality. He won't even need to use nukes. That thing's mere existence would be enough to enslave humanity to the fear of nuclear Armageddon. It would tear the world apart. Boss!
Now here we go. How much damage do you think a single one of our missiles is going to do? Because I will not stress enough, you need to basically make the CSM
It's after you.
We're only halfway through the story and we're at the final boss. No, the final boss is really episode 50. Or your patience. Why do I fucking have...
Destroy that thing. I'll rally Diamond Dogs and provide backup.
Jesus Christ. Not vehicles. Yeah, needless to say, I'm a little unhappy right now. Yeah, I don't think dicks work that way. Where's the box? Oh, jeez. No. No, no, no. We're fucking restarting this bitch. Fuck you, game, and your bullshit. The CGM-25, that's what you want to try getting developed as soon as possible for the final fight. Or even earlier to fight against the skulls. Nope.
Stop Sahelanthropus. Destroy that thing. Roll rally Diamond Dogs and provide backup.
Thumbnail. Let's get that supplies. Miller. There's one of the mission tasks. I'm clearly been playing this game wrong. If you're doing much damage like this quickly, I took the long way with my assault rifle and I still got an S rank. Hell no! When it comes to Metal Gear, you have to use fucking rocket launchers. Goat's just walking away like, shit! They cold potato salad.
Snake!
Let's see Skullface.
Like I said, create the CGM 25. Keep getting it to the best you can, because it can fuck up skulls and bosses quick. Lickety split quick.
There were 3. Where's the other?
Very close to you.
And we don't hear the second snap.
Finish me.
Why is Huey even there with the entire team? Keep him in Mother Base. I don't know why. So now here comes a choice. You can either kill him, or you can leave him be. Take a guess what I'm going to do. Wait. Damn it. Wait for it to pass. I swear trying to get a thumbnail is really hard. Shoot him repeatedly. No. Suffering.
Do it yourself. Mission complete, boss.
More of a cruel way, but eh. No, it's best if you suffer, bitch. However, no matter what you do, the scene leads to Snake and cause dismembering him anyway. If you shoot him, Snake just wounds him a few times while he flashes into his hospital garbs briefly. God, this game is beautiful. But that's the moment that sort of is irritating, because it took me until like somebody overviewing the plot and talking about it to basically show to me, hey, Huey did that, to basically say, hey, I'm still on your team. Alright, time for our faux ending. Hey, Charmy. You're coming at the tail end of this, because we're gonna end soon. But we beat the first portion of the game. I guess I missed the thing.
By laying down arms.
I guess I missed the thing.
Feeling of holding a gun.
That is the reason that people hate Huey, huh?
We'll never forget.
No, Huey's still around.
Sensation.
We'll get to that a little later. But he did do sort of a dickish thing.
Here she comes! Here she comes!
I saw him in the background, yeah. Oh, Christ, I'm getting flashbacks to GTA 5 when I attempted to lift up a boxer bill. for a camera project. We beat the final boss. Yes, we still have the second half of the game to go through. Yep. Boy, is there a lot. There is a lot. There is a lot. Looks like MGS Ray, but flying. No, it doesn't fly. It was being carried by several helicopters. Big Boss is thinking to himself right now, man, I really wish I didn't spill all the spaghetti sauce. It's Metal Gear Gundam. Oh. Now that I go closer, it looks exactly like Metal Gear Rex. Wait, is it? No. It's Sahelanthropus. But there's probably a potential that HAL took inspiration from Sahelanthropus for Rex.
This pain is ours, and no one else's. The secret weapon we wield, out of sight.
Oh, never mind.
We will be stronger than ever for our peace. Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst unto the future. Those were his last words.
Cause
Tensions to the end.
The head is based on Rex, yet
Still,
this game takes place 121
feel
years
like this is
before
over.
MGS1. Why is there so much
I'll
blood on
never be
Snake?
whole again.
Well, I had to fight Sahelanthropus, which basically he was using explosions left and right. Sesame, 7 languages in the world. Official. No, we ain't sitting through the credits. More tapes. Guys! We got my favorite font parts. Coming in Chapter 2. Oh no. Wow. Folks. I just remembered we're gonna have a very specific mission we're gonna have to do in coming up. Not next, but later for sure. Oh god, it's gonna hurt. Where's the audio? Chapter 2 is in the game. Chapter 3 is what we never got. Chapter 3 was essentially peace. But there was a glitch that was going around where essentially we would be getting...
Dogs. Even with Skullface dead, our brothers are unavenged. And the phantom pain he brought us lives on. Cypher is still out there. We know they
There was a glitch going around where essentially everybody was seeing the... I guess the nuke ending.
Left? To your right.
No, not the nuke ending, deterrence
Assume nothing.
ending.
Report everything. It's the only way to protect ourselves. From here on out,
And the phantom pain he brought us. Roll credits.
you will be my eyes. The deadliest enemy's right here in our midst. And they will get no mercy.
Is the sound still missing?
Even with Skullface dead,
Yay!
we need more strength. We need more men. Diamond Dogs needs to be bigger. Missions have come in too. We still have a long road ahead of us.
At this point, it's impossible to trigger the deterrence ending. Nope. Sound working now. Huh. I wonder what the fuck happened. Damn it, I keep cursing too much. Nice net. Oh my god, I just realized it's a 1984 reference. And the game takes place in 1984. Oh my god. Guessing it was copyrighted or something. I'm not sure. PS4 is like really strange with some things that get cut in and cut out. But there's still more missions to do, more stuff to do, but we will do that next time. But before we go, there is something I need to do. And that is to finally change our emblem into something that I like. Copyright the dialogue is weird. You can't copyright voices. Bullshit. Joey, if I recollect properly, you told me that essentially the torture segment, I'm not sure if it was you or somebody else, but somebody said that the torture segment from the Metal Gear Solid playthrough for SGB got claimed, and that was purely because of Snake's scream. Because apparently, Konami owns David Hayter. Like, in order to stop the music from playing, they had to remove all sound. Well, GTA does that. More precisely, it gets rid of the music, but everything else can be heard. So when we get to that, more precisely GTA 5, when we get to that, it's just going to be nothing but just straight up sounds. And we're already at 49%.
You can now get the order to develop or dispose of nuclear weapons from your iDroid. With a nuclear deterrent, discovered while infiltrating a rival PF's FOB, most PFs won't dare retaliate. But you, of all people, know how dangerous it can be to have nuclear weapons. So will you add nukes to our arsenal as a deterrent? Or will you take them away from other PFs and dispose of them to help build a world that's free of nuclear weapons? I'll leave that decision up to you.
Where is it? Those are the code names. It was a combination of YouTubers' copyright system and being weird, cut out, and Konami being assholes. Yeah, really, Emo? That's dumb. Seriously, you should see some of the random stuff that gets claimed. Hopefully I can get both words on there nice and big. There we go. New emblem. Alright. Okay, let's take a look. With that done, we still got more stuff to do, but I am going to stop the stream right now because I have streamed a very long time. I have a test that I gotta do in the morning, folks. So please wish me luck that I pass it, because if I get it done, I'll be done with school. I won't have to go through stuff. Like, if I want to go through college, I can, but I just want to get out there into the world. So, once that's done, huzzah. So, be praying I pass, folks. But, with all that said and done, this is the end of the stream for right now. We will return with Metal Gear Solid 5 next week. However, next stream will be Saturday. But, where's South Park? Well, we finished South Park. So what's taking its place? Yakuza 0. We won't be able to stream the game in full, but I'm going to do a lot of stuff with that game. It is going to be so fun revisiting it. You have no idea the amount of fun that we're going to have, folks. Good luck, Emo. I know you can do it. Have a good night. Thank you. So, Yakuza 0 will be starting this Saturday, unless anything happens, which, in case, I'll let y'all know on Twitter or on Discord. Anyway, that will happen at the same time. It's been happening everywhere else, which is 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Those who live in the East Coast of America, that's around midnight. Those who live in the UK, that's around 5 a.m. Those who live in Brazil, that's around 1 a.m. Y'all stay beautiful, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye! Bye, have a beautiful time.